Welcome back into NFT Art Talk, where we are live daily talking about art and the artists that inspire us and the whole experience that is NFTs in this cryptocurrency market. If you're new to the show, we want to welcome you to our community of acceptance and celebration, where in the morning we talk about news, hot topics, and industry updates. And here in the afternoons, where we have found you, we love to talk about art and the artists that inspire us, as well as music, fashion, culture, metaverse, and anything else that comes across for us as both musicians and people in this space, artists in this space. If you haven't met us before, I want to introduce ourselves. My name is Moshe, aka DJ Fetus, and this is my homie Karthik NFT in all the places. We are artists and musicians that have been doing this for a long time. We make our own visual arts, we do our own music, we like to collaborate with people, we like to collect people's NFTs, and mostly we like to talk about NFTs. That's why we're here every day with y'all. We want to remind you real quick, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're with us on YouTube, click that notification bell so you know when we're live. If you're with us on Twitter, like, retweet, follow. You know the deal. Anyways, enough of that. Like I said, we're excited to be here and talk about art. But before we do that, what's good, Karthik? How you doing, man?
Man, doing good. Just ready to kind of dive into the paint on some of these NFT artists we found. Just kind of highlight their talents and just get into the space, man. But yeah, man, it's good to see you today, bro. It's good
to see you, man. Good to see you. I know I had to like catch my breath after that intro there. I was like, I felt like I didn't breathe the whole time. I was just like, but you know, hey, it's fun. I was talking to someone earlier about how like my new dream is to like Oprah Winfrey this bitch with this show. Like this show all of a sudden becomes as big as like Oprah was. And we got like people on the couch, and then we can do like, all right, everyone, open up your email inbox because you just got a free car or some, and everyone's like, what?
Be like free
that would
NFTs,
be my dream
man.
come true. What's that?
Free NFTs.
Yeah, dude, free NFTs. Everyone's a millionaire. Okay, we'll keep on manifesting. That we're all about manifestation. If you also haven't met us before, we use the show to manifest this glory into our own life. But actually, you know what? Let's be real. We're here to talk about art. I'm getting off topic. I'm gonna let Karthik kick it off for us.
Do this. Yeah. So this is a cool artist I found on Twitter, Vanessa Lane. Really like the quote she had. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Tesla. The original Tesla, not the car Tesla. But yeah, just had real tight artwork, man. Just real cool, kind of abstract, a lot of colors in it, a little more darker tones. Just real tight, man. I mean, it kind of looks futuristic, kind of primal in a sense, but just a lot of different shapes in it too. It's very abstract, but I really liked it, man. I really liked all the colors. I don't know if you had any kind of thoughts on it.
Yeah, I mean, I love the colors. I love this blend. I think the textures are really cool. The way it looks like an oil painting, kind of smeared a lot of this stuff, or some really cool effects in there. And yeah, I mean, I always love something that's not always the most descript. And I think some of these pieces are kind of like that. And I see it as like leaving it open to my interpretation. As somebody that's looking at this, I like that I can. It's not just like a picture of a tree, right? It's like, what could that be? And what do I think of? And, so I do like that from this, like Karthik said, this more abstract kind of approach, but really cool stuff. Looks like a lot of painting going down. Let's see if we...
Deep thoughts. Oh, yeah, using AI.
Yeah.
Using AI.
And then Photoshop editing.
Very cool, yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, so if you're new here or you've been here before, we just want to remind you that all the links are in the description below. So if you're here with us on YouTube, you can just go right below this video, and then right after you like the video and subscribe to the channel, then you can find the links to anything that you see on our screen today. We like to put everything down there because, these artists inspire us, but we'd like to at least be able to use this platform so that you too can be inspired by them. We want to encourage you to go ahead and like their stuff on Twitter or give them a follow or shoot them a message and ask them about the art and then collect a piece. Because honestly, these artists are out here inspiring, and a lot of times, if you're a one of one artist like this, these things can mean the difference and so much for you. So, yeah, we really like having that platform here. This is another artist that we found, Sahil underscore edit X, a self-taught 2D digital artist with 37,000 followers on Instagram and 17 years old. So a young buck in the game here. Um, like we said, don't forget to follow people, like their stuff, retweet it. Really cool way to show your support. But we found some of Sahil's stuff on Foundation here and thought we'd show it. A lot of like interstellar kind of galaxy looking paintings and stuff like that, which I thought was really cool. I love the colors. I just thought this one was cool. It just feels like love, you know. Got the heart in the sky. Looks like a giant bubble, kind of like a whale swimming in it. It almost looks like, and then the galaxy and two people just kind of leaning on each other. Philoston Love is the name of it. I just think it's really cool stuff.
Yeah, it was like stuff that kind of connects the interstellar with kind of like the human or mankind. So you kind of see the splicing of the two universes in a lot of his artwork. That's what at least draws me to it. This one's kind of interesting. Kind of has like a Star Wars kind of ship in the top part of it, while this person's kind of walking down a bridge with a backpack, seeing Earth in the background.
Yeah, I think it's cool. You see Earth and the moon in the background, so it's like, okay, this looks like he could be on Earth, but probably not if he's looking at the moon and Earth from that perspective. So, yeah, just I think it's cool. You're right. It's kind of like it looks like a lot of like a lost traveler vibe, going through the galaxy is kind of the vibe I get. And I before we go into the next artist, anytime I see an elephant, we got to tap into that. But yeah, I just thought this was really cool, kind of like a elephant with glowing tusks, looking at like it looks like a lady and their pet, like kind of sitting on a rooftop. I just think it's really cool, this surreal view with like these super clean graphics and really incorporating the moon and space and stars in a very cool way. A lot of respect for this artist, and if you're interested, don't forget you can go to the links down below and find yourself into this person's crew. Maybe get a piece if you want it. And then quickly, this is another artist too that I know Karthik and I both wanted to speak to because we both kind of had an experience with Raisini, but really interesting musical artist. Got some stuff on Spotify. We don't really play a lot of music on the show because YouTube kind of hates on us for that. But if you want to come on the show, we'd love to have you here so you can talk and maybe we can play some then. But Raisini really came across our purview just because. Doing really interesting things to empower NFT artists. I keep hearing them in spaces, encouraging people to create, encouraging people to find their way, and encouraging and sharing really cool perspective and thoughts on everything from what's happening in the market to how to create things. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, he's just a cool artist that kind of, I've heard him in spaces and he just kind of gives great pointers on pitching or just what you're trying to do. And it shows kind of has experience with these bigger companies too. So just that kind of insight and him bringing it into the NFT space and wanting to help people, I thought was a real cool way to highlight it, along with the creative music he does.
That's funny. This is just a tweet he had, but on this day in 2010, a man named Hansen Laszlo spent 10,000 Bitcoin on a Papa John's pizza. That's pretty funny. That's a famous story. That's a famous story. Yeah, for real. Well, yeah, so Raisini we think is a really cool artist. And we wanted to just encourage you guys to go to their Spotify, listen to it, come over here on Twitter, give them a follow, and like the stuff you see. But let's keep it going, man. Take us to the next artist.
Yeah, so the last artist we're going to review today is Shreenivasyenni.eth. Honestly, I just thought his pictures are real badass. They're kind of pictures in the East. It looks like India in some of these. But yeah, man, just really badass. just real cool pictures, man. Honestly, like you see a lot of festivals and parties and lifestyle kind of in the East, so this kind of depicts those kind of engagements and functions that occur. So I just felt real connected to this kind of stuff because I've seen this when I was growing up as an Indian family, and to see it depicted in a world kind of atmosphere in those specific environments just kind of drew me in.
Yeah, I mean, really cool photographer capturing some really unique moments. I know we talk about that on the show, but we really appreciate photographers from other countries with different cultures sharing their art with us, especially in this NFT space, because it's so easy to connect with them. We can just be in a Twitter space talking, or and then get access to this. And honestly, I don't think in my lifetime I've really ever seen anything quite like this. And this is like two men doing a ceremonial dance in the mud with their shoes off, with like the village around, or people surrounding with some flags and ornate dress. I mean, I guess I've seen some stuff like this, but I shouldn't say that. But I just think it's really cool that people can share their perspective on their culture in this space and share kind of timeless moments.
The culture is the art, which I always think is the coolest, right? Like that's how we kind of display culture is through the art. So it's cool to see it in that photography sense, and in this NFT space, how it's translating over there and bringing more people in to see it.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. And I feel blessed to be able to experience it and then to hear, like I said, hear from the artists and hear about their experience when they were there is also really cool. And it's what inspires us, and it's what inspires us to do this show every day, because this is a way that Kartik and I can give back to the art, even if it's a case where we can't necessarily purchase or partake in a conversation. We just want to show mad love to all these artists because you're out here doing your thing and you're inspiring people, and everyone should know that. And you never know how your work is gonna like come across to someone or touch them or them see it, when they'll see it, how they'll see it. It's been some of the coolest feedback we've gotten from this show. Just artists being like so surprised that somebody would do this, and of course we will. We love this. You guys inspire us. You inspire so many more than people than just us, and deserve a lot of praise. So we want to thank all the artists out there. We want to thank you guys for being here to hang out with us and experience this art. And we want to invite everybody out tomorrow afternoon to watch the Jam Room with us, hear about the new art and music that we're putting out. We do it every Friday afternoon at 1 p.m. Central Time. It's one of our favorite episodes. We conjure back all these amazing times that Kartik and I have had as creators. We play our new music. We play old music that you may not have heard before. We show off NFTs. We do the damn thing. So we hope that you get a chance to hang out with us tomorrow. We love that part of our Fridays. And mostly we want to thank you all for coming here. In typical fashion, I'm passing the mic off to Kartik to close us out with some of his sagely closing remarks.
Yeah, just much love and respect once again to those great artists we got to see today and review. Your work is being noticed, and we're just trying to bring it to a bigger audience and more people out there. And yeah, y'all just inspire us with everything you do, so keep doing it. And woo, to be the man, you gotta beat the man.
I love it. I'm letting it end there. That's too good.